What's going on YouTube? Hey, it's your boy Young KD back with a brand new Bandlab video for y'all. I got a crazy preset. Everybody been asking for it. We got the Lil Durk preset. I don't sound just like Durk. I'm just getting you in that direction to get his mix style. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm gonna let y'all hear what the preset sound like. So if you like it, stick around. You can get the whole preset for free. Only thing I ask is that you like the video and subscribe. Yeah, man. So right now let's go ahead and hear what the preset sound like. 200 pounds of Cabana Camille. She wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil? He probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the street. You got the paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. 200 pounds of Cabana Camille. She wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil? He probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the street. You got the paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Yes, sir, man. Y'all heard the preset. It's no cap in my rap, as always. The preset sound good, don't it? Right now, I'm gonna go over everything that I got on the preset and how I achieved this sound and how you can get your vocal sounding the same way. Okay, so the first thing I put on the preset was a noise gate, because most people got a little background noise in their recordings, and we want to go ahead and cancel that out, you know what I'm saying? So we put a noise gate on. It's not taking out enough noise, just change the threshold. And trust me, you'll know how to use this, because once you pull it all the way to the right, your vocals will start to be cutting out. So pull it back until it sounds natural, but it's still getting some of the background noise out. Yes, sir. After that, man, we got a BL driver. The BL driver just adding some distortion, making the vocal sound more full. You know what I'm saying? Adding some extra frequencies, kind of making them sound just a tad bit distorted, but in a musical good way. You know what I'm saying? So here are the settings I got. I always tell people don't go crazy on this. I always have my drive on 0.1 or 0.2. Anything else, anything too much far after that will start to sound just distorted and nasty, you know what I'm saying? So don't go for it. Okay, the next thing we got on the preset is a graphic EQ, making the vocals a lot smoother, you know what I'm saying? Getting rid of the problematic frequencies, all the muddiness and the harshness, you know what I'm saying? Making the vocal just sound more present. So this is what I did for my EQ. I always tell people the EQ gonna be the most changeable part of the preset, the part you're gonna have to tweak up the most, because everybody not using the same equipment. I use this mic right here, the Roswell Mini K87. It's an XLR mic. I'm using the interface. Most people might be using a USB mic, your headphones, a phone mic. So just play around with the EQ until it start to sound good for you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is a starting point, man. Yes, sir. Now it's time to get the vocal nice and bright. So we added a multi-filter, boosting up 10K, giving us a little bit of air to the vocals. So hey, man, this is what I got. If you need more air or more brightness, you can boost this up a little higher. Or if it's a little too harsh or you don't need that much air in your vocals, you can just turn this off or turn it down. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I got. It definitely does make the vocal sound a lot more polished, a lot more industry. If y'all don't notice, like the songs that y'all be listening to, they nice and bright and nice and polished. So this is what I did to get that polished sound, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So after that, we put on a de-esser, because the vocals might be a little bit harsh from boosting up the highs. So here are the settings I got for the de-esser. Your vocals still sound a little sibilant and too much S's in it. I would say turn the threshold down of the de-esser. And if it's taking out a little too much, pull it back to the right. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help, so I'm gonna explain everything to y'all, man, so y'all don't be in no type of confusion. And if you got any questions, man, comment them. Okay, the next thing we got is some compression, the TechLab BA 2-way compressor. I usually do the compression a little earlier than this, but hey, man, it sounded good on the preset, so this is what I did. Here are my settings, man. The compression just keeps the vocals tight and make it sound more together, and overall just pop more in the mix. Hey, man, so here are the settings I got for the compressor. As always, if you want less compression, you can turn it down. This is y'all preset to edit. If you want less compression, just turn the squeeze down. And if you want more, you want your vocal to sound more squashed, turn the squeeze up. After that, we got another compressor, the BL1176. This compressor adds a lot of volume, so if it's too much volume, go back to the TechLab BA 2-way and turn the gain down. But this compressor definitely does make the vocals pop out more. So here are the settings I got. If y'all don't like these settings, or if you need to change it up, go ahead and change it up. But hey, man, this will work for me and make me get that Lil Durk type style. Yeah, so we wanted them industry standard, wide, full, bigger than life vocals. So I put a stereo wise to make the vocal sound more, you know what I'm saying, stereo in your ear, instead of just straight down the middle, what they call mono in the music industry. So here are the settings I got, you know what I'm saying. If you want it to be less stereo, you can turn the amount down. Or if you don't like how it sounds at all, you can turn it up. Turn it off. Or if you want more stereo width to your vocals, you can turn this up, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, this is y'all preset, man. Do what you want to, do as you please. Okay, cool, man. Y'all knew it was coming. We got the studio reverb. Get the vocal to blend in with the beat. Wetting them up a little bit. No diddy. You see what I'm saying? So, this is what we did to the studio reverb. If you want more reverb, turn the mix amount up or down. You know what I'm saying? It's all on y'all. But hey, this is what I got. The last thing we added was some delay. We got the filter echo plus. I don't see why I don't be using this delay, because hey, I ain't gonna lie, it kinda sounds the best to me. So here are the settings I got. We got it on a very low amount, on like 1 or 2% mix amount. You barely can hear it. It just makes the vocal sound a little more full and not just so plain. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the reverb. Hey man, so that pretty much wraps up the video. If you watched all the way to the end, man, I want you to go ahead and comment GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So I know you made it this far. Hey man, but that pretty much wraps up the video. I got a Juice WRLD preset coming out for y'all soon, an updated version. I know I done made about 2 or 3 of them already, but I know y'all be tapping into it. So hey man, that pretty much wraps up the video. Like I said, y'all make sure to get at me on Instagram, YSLKD__. If you need a song mixed, I'll mix it on Bandlab for a cheap price. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and comment. Plenty new content soon. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and edit the preset up and show y'all how you can edit it up if it's not sounding perfect for you. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up. Wifing but Pluto just got on film. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. I can tell you what I did for the stream. You got a paperwork, get it in reach. I got a club out and got on the beef. Not on no limit up.